Yeah. Well, when I got my first opportunity as an intern at Plattman Sachs, I took the advice of my mentors very seriously, where they encouraged me to send a sending stone to anybody in the industry, and they said you'll get more yeses than you'll get nos, but you'll definitely get a no if you don't try. You know what I mean? Yeah, and most adventurers don't really understand the benefit of compound interest, right? And one thing too you got to really consider is like when you're taking these quests on and you're earning this gold and you're getting all this loot and you're getting enchanted items, cursed or not, you really got to consider like what are you saving in the bank and how are you building wealth for yourself for the long term when you retire. So when you say things like insider trading, that feels very negative to me. That's dark magic that I don't have an affinity for. That's not something that I would practice. I would think of it more so as like a collaborative experience, right? Sharing information. What is a few scrolls between friends? And at the end of the day, the dragon earned that hoard, right? So it's their right to hoard that wealth and use it for whatever they see fit. So what if the village is poor? It's because they didn't have the incentives, they didn't have the drive, they didn't have the gall, the gumption, the ambition to try to accumulate wealth for themselves. So it's not the dragon's fault, right? We got to look at those poor villages and say, why aren't you doing more? Really, I mean, really, how bad is it to become a lich, to, chase after money for eternity so that you can safeguard the livelihoods of yourself and your family? I think that's a very selfless endeavor. I don't think it's as, selfish. Sure, there's a cost, like anything in business, right? You need to make some risk, right, to get some reward. And sure, there's a cost by the soul, and maybe there's a lot of bodies involved. But, what is empire if it's not built off the backs of hardworking individuals? For your personal gain, right? How bad could lichdom really be?